Well, happy January, happy 2021. This is Michael Dodderer, and I'm in California. And this is the Marilyn Mauerhan Show brought to you by Club Nirvana. And I'm excited to introduce this amazing lady. I met her through a good friend of mine, Carrie Sowers, and she has jumped on board Club Nirvana. And because of her background, she has an amazing background. And she grew up in Orange County and went to college at Pepperdine and is very intelligent. And she actually got married and married a doctor, a medical doctor, and ran his practice. And because she got involved in the medical world decades ago, she's learned about a lot about health and wellness and what we can do to improve our health. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce the amazing Marilyn Mauerhan. And Marilyn's live in Southern California. I'm up here in Northern California, but we decided we wanted to have a beach motif. So Marilyn, Happy New Year.
Everybody, I hope we're going to start 2021 off the right way. As Michael said, I've been in the medical field for 25 years, and last year I had major surgery, had a lot of health issues, and was given so many different drugs by doctors that weren't helping me. And finally, I decided to quit all of those, and I discovered Club Nirvana and their products that really helped me with my sleep issues, my insomnia issues, anxiety, and the stress, which created a lot of depression for me. So I started using the products and put myself on what I'd call a managed dose of cannabis. You know, in the morning, I use our Soothe tablet, which is a multivitamin, which is great for men and women, helps me throughout the day, maintain calm, gives me energy for my workout. Later in the afternoon, I will do some of our our relax tincture. And then at night, when I come home after a long day and I need to calm down, I take a little bit of our sleep tincture and a sleep tablet before I go to bed. And that has been a game changer for me in changing my overall health and wellness. I've lost 50 pounds in the last 3.5 months. I've never felt better. I am more focused and alert, and all that fog that I was experiencing from all the medication the doctors had me on has ended. And so with the beginning of 2021, one of the things that I want to discuss today, that I watched a special of Dr. Sanjay Gupta, who is a very famous neurosurgeon, and he was talking a lot about anxiety, the importance of sleep, and their relation to the onset of dementia and Alzheimer's, and how our brain, how we can rewire our brain when we activate and use other parts of it. And from my study into cannabis and the medical benefits, I already know how it helps with epilepsy, Parkinson's disease, seizures, athletes that have symptoms of CTE, anybody that has anxiety and insomnia. These are things that create a lot of stress and depression. And we need to get our brain back in balance. And what I found out through this whole journey I've been on is that putting my brain back in balance is what's helped my overall mind, body, and spirit. And so in watching this special, I have people on both sides of my family that died of Alzheimer's. And so at our age, as we reach middle age and older, even if we have a predisposition towards those diseases, there's ways that we can avoid it or correct it, in the sense of turning things back and where the onset won't come on, or we may not ever get it at all. And it's not just diet and exercise, but clearing those pathways in the brain, keeping those vessels open. And one of the most important things he talked about was sleep, and how we can, when we get good sleep, all those toxins we produce throughout the day are able to regenerate. And then when you add something like cannabis, it helps with balancing everything out. When you lower your stress, when you lower your anxiety, it automatically helps with the depression, which was a huge problem for me. And you know, you just doing diet and exercise isn't enough to exercise your brain. It's the one part of the body that we can make a lot of headway with. And he talked about something that I really relate to, because I was in real estate for many years before I was in the medical field. And he talked about developing new real estate in your brain, so to speak, so people understand. that there's different tools we can use, whether it be through diet or exercise, or in this case with our products, cannabis, to help us with those issues. And so the more stress and anxiety we have, and the more depression, the more you tend to create those kind of negative things in your brain that are not going to help you as you age and get older. And so I just think for everybody starting out 2021, we've all had such a tough 2020. And right now I see so many people suffering from anxiety and depression, from the lockdowns, from just not feeling good about themselves. And it's like, how am I going to fix this? And I see this as a way to fix and get to the root of the problem, getting our mind and especially our body in balance. And the cannabis, personally, for me, has done that. And I really believe in this, what I call restart, and what Nirvana Gold calls a restart, of getting us on a managed dose of cannabis to create that balance throughout the day. And it's just like taking medications. Any doctor will tell you nothing works until you get a good blood level in a 90-day period. So you can't just pop something one time or hit and miss and think that it's going to help you. It's maintaining a regular dose throughout the day, every day. And what I have found is medications that I was on for 15 years, I'm no longer on, I'm a slave to those. I'm not on anything. I'm just taking my vitamins and our Nirvana Gold cannabis products. And it has really changed my life. So I'm here to tell everybody, a year ago today, or this week, I was at a very low point. I just thought, how am I going to get myself out of this hole? Am I ever going to feel normal again after having surgery and a long recovery? And I'm here to tell everybody that it is possible, there is hope, and that you shouldn't give up. And it is worth trying these products because they really have changed my life. Can't hear you.
Hi, Marilyn. Sorry, I muted myself. But Marilyn, that is fantastic. That cannabis has made such an amazing impact on your life. And we're going to have this show, the Marilyn Mauerhan Show, brought to you by Club Nirvana, every Monday at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. And we're streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Periscope. So hopefully a lot of people are watching this live, and then it's recorded as well, so they can watch it at their leisure. And Marilyn, since it's your show, you get the last word. Anything if for those that are making New Year's resolutions out there that you would like to recommend?
The main thing I always say is my favorite superhero is Wonder Woman. And so I would tell all you men and women out there, if you had a favorite superhero as a kid, if you're a man or if you're a woman, channel your inner Wonder Woman and harness those things about yourself that are going to make you feel good in 2021 and to be your best self.
Well, thank you, Marilyn. We'll be back on next week, same time, same channel. And I know you're going to have a great new topic for us next week. And we're also going to probably invite guests on that you can interview and talk with. And because you have so much energy, so much good knowledge to share with so many people out there. And we just want to thank you. And if you want more information, you see a little ticker tape going down there. You can go to mgm.nirvanagoldrush.com, and that gets you directly to Marilyn. So if you have any questions, you can reach her through that network. And again, thanks, Marilyn, and Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year, Michael. Happy New Year, everybody. We'll see you next week.